So, just a quick piece about the machine. Let me just document it real quick. The machine's actually, the builds come along just fine. We use the aluminum extrusions from the Mendel Max build and just kind of reconfigured it here so I didn't have to buy any new extrusions. Tapping these right here on the ends to allow them to, so I tapped this, drilled right through here, bolted right in, went square right away, no issues at all there. Here from our rods, we actually used aluminum lugs actually. So these are used in, you can get these at most of the big box hardware stores. These were from Home Depot over in the electrical section. I think it's about, packet 2 is about $2. But I got the ones where the 8mm rod would pretty much fit right in there, and it's actually just a push fit, just a pressure fit. There's no nothing really holding it in place. It's the fit goes so well. So that's worked out well. The belts, actually I flipped my belts over for no other reason than I got someone to print a pulley for me, and the teeth to belt to configuration was wrong actually. But I found out that if I had it set up more like a rack and pinion style setup, then that would actually work out fine for me. So a couple of bearings right here to keep tension on it. Then that's going to my pulley system right here underneath that little guard here, just to make sure it doesn't get bumped. Yeah, so it's working out great actually. The movement's pretty smooth, no problems there. And used an extra piece of the aluminum extrusion that I had just to give me something to work off of there. I will say one thing: this big space underneath, this kind of trunk, I've been jokingly calling it, is nice, just because all my electronics are going to have a home down there. Nothing's fixed yet. It's all just kind of sitting there. But the power supply, the electronics, everything's going to have a pretty easy home. So it's made the machine, yeah, maybe a little bit bigger than I'd originally planned, but so far that's okay. And the funny thing is that the Z-axis is really quite large. I haven't taken my measurements yet, but because I was using the original extrusions from the Mendel Max build, it actually left me with some long pieces here for my Z. I didn't see any reason to cut them down, just go ahead and leave them in place. So yeah, and so and so right now my Y works well. My Z is working well. So it's just now to get my X built, and that's what I'm working on next. So we'll figure out what we're going to do for a hot end and extruder, and yeah, I don't know. I've seen some on Thingiverse I think are fantastic. Hot end, I'm not sure. I got a bad feeling I'm going to try to build something. So it just depends on how easy these next couple phases go. I'm getting a little tired of kind of doing everything from scratch, but it's been a lot of fun so far. So, all right, I'll post something else when I have something interesting to show.